Yo, what's up? New episode of GBL. Last left off, I had to go look at the last episode real quick. Is the Birmingham Saints game where they got swept out of the division series, the ALDS. They got swept out of that 3-0. And there's still all these other really cool um, postseason games that are just really close and I want to follow. I'm about to go outside and grab a soda from somewhere. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put this game on. Um, uh, Hopefully they win that. Oh, so we have a 2-2 on that side. Yeah, so that's the game I'm gonna put on. Yeah, so here we go. Enjoy this episode of Armadillo. San Antonio Armadillos versus Harlem Heat. The Harlem Heat are up 2-1. So this is a must-win for the Armadillos.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Armadillos taking on the Heat. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Siggy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
But I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy can certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game. Richie Reedy.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now the shortstop, Juan Valentino. In there at the knees. And that's how Game 4 gets underway. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. And one out now. And now here is Will Smith. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
side, Cox. 2 down. Let's check out their lineup for this must-win contest. It's singing their production in the postseason has been underwhelming.
It's usually not great to have your whole team below the Mendoza line, dude. These bats have been ice cold, and if they don't want their season to end in disappointment, they're going to need to make some noise in this ball game.
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Johan Tavares, the switch hitter batting right. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Larry Morris.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters will have a hard time staying back.
Now here is Marlon Gold, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground, right side. Boots it.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on his pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot a 3-4 knock. We'll take that anytime you can get him to find the hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Paul Kite. And that's in there for strike one. Now moves to first. And he's back in safely. That one the other way. Off balance big. There's 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now, Levi Harrington. Inside. 1-0. Two out, space is empty. Fought off foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he'll be safe at first.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Marvin Tejada. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Foul ball still 0-2. That one ripped left That'll make it out of here. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Especially away or like putting the ball on a tee. They would do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees. He was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Chris Cox, the next to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Cox with a homer in his last game. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Almost got him. Ripped to third. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Game 4 of the Division Series. And here's the catcher, Josh Cox. Reedy back to work. And it's fouled off. Close one doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Out. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. So up next, Derek Sable.
Right through there for a strike. Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that cost your team the season.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And he'll do it again. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and he breaks his back. Whips it to first on the run. He's out. Nicely done for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So 2 down now, and here is Richard Tejera. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Jeffrey St. Paul.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings and fouls one off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Brooke, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made.
Ball.
Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Now the veteran catcher, Raul Rodriguez. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one missing low. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sable makes the catch. 2 away. So digging in, Saul Galloway. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode. Going.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now, here is Basil Starks. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter now, Geronimo Hinojosa. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And now the right fielder, Antonio Escalona. Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that's too high. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third, here's the shortstop at the plate, Frederick Valencia. That's the third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. That takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Marlon Goldie. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw. Valencia back in on the dive. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. Here's the left fielder, Paul Kyle. He hit into a double play his first time up. Valencia stands at first with one out. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, throws in for strike three.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity is not great, that velocity, that location should be fast.
Here's the third baseman, Levi Barrington. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No ball. One strike.
Two outs.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And now 1 and 2.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off, Juan Valentino. Valentino goes 5 feet 7 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Left field, Kyle. Brings it in. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Say you win.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Ripped to right. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Johan Tavares. Rounded out his first time up.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with a loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. Outside. And it's 1-1.
Hee-haw!
Fly ball down the line. Kyle gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Bottom 4 now, Marvin Tejada. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed
No
hitter.
ball.
No, he's
One
looking
strike.
great so far. Helps that over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to get the distance if he keeps this up.
And a breaking ball drops in
No
for a
ball.
strike.
2 strikes.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Little Tony on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Here's the dive, has to get up, clean exchange, and throw a strike across the diamond. What a tremendous play.
Chris Cox grounded out his first time. In the air, left field. Hinojosa moving under this one. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Jeffrey St. Paul. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget. That one felt good. And they tap out to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing with a boost of win probability for sure. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Flushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Digs in now. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Sable hauls it in to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Reedy back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Going to count 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And gone! He circles the bases. His second homer this series. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside edge. 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a swing and a miss there.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second, whips it to first. One away here in the 5th. At the plate, Richard Tejera. 0 for 1 so far. And a strike on the outside edge. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Valencia makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the DH. Basil Starks. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one's in there. And that's strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. That one almost got him. That one down the line and foul ball. And that misses. But it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Gavin steps on the bag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You been here wasting my time, boy. You need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You a minute's about to start up a war.
Game 4 of the division series. And now the first baseman, Saul Davila. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that hit.
That's the third. Tavares sends it to first. He's out. And a quick out, number 1. And here is Frederick Valencia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. That misses, and it's 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Angel Cabrera, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Roth, the right-hander, also getting loose. The shortstop takes the ball.
the guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Marlon Goldberg, 1 for 2. This is off the inside. Ball 1. That's a little bit low. Fly ball to right. Escalona makes the catch, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. The Heat out front here, 3-1. New inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Geronimo Hinojosa.
With nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a foul ball. Hard on the ground at first. Davila takes it to the bag. Now one gone at the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Antonio Escalona. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
So I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. Over to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down. Now a chance for Juan Valentin. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. 2 outs. That misses.
That's the ball.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Heat out front, 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Cabrera.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kyle in the box again, takes the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Takahashi up and throwing. swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastballs. Going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. So making in Levi Herring. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The 0-1. And there's the ball.
1-1.
Back to right. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. To 2.
That's a check. Did he
Checks the
swing?
swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Ripped to third and caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off the skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Strike. Right through there for a strike.
No
and
ball.
at first, 1
2
away.
strikes.
That's
the
down
ball.
and in. On and this struck him out. 2 gone.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It's a good one for the swing and strikeout.
Cobb stands in now and watches strike 1. Cobb launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now, Will Smith. Movement in the bullpen. Kenny Martinez preparing to come on if needed. Couch getting cranked up as well. the plate. 0-2 now.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So up next, Johan Tavares. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fouled off left side.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in game 4. Headed down the line. Cox flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Cox. He's already homered in this game. Clips the outside corner, going away.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offer is down low.
With a lay off that pitch down.
The tying run at the plate. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. That one misses. And it's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
So digging in, Garrett Sable. He's grounded out a couple of times. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. Two outs.
Ball
Just
2.
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kyle. He makes the grab, and that is that. We're back in a new picture here to start the bottom of the seventh. Morris Raw.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Jeffrey St. Paul. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Raw measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Raul Rodriguez. St. Paul gets his lead at first with nobody out. Takes low for ball 1. That clips the corner. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1. How about that double play?
The big 6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays today. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Saul Davila now at the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kenny Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hard ground ball, base 9. And aboard on the leadoff single. So now here's the DH. Basil starts. This one doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. And another ball.
2 outs to count.
right side, foul territory. Galloway makes the grab on the run. Now the left fielder, Geronimo Hinojosa. And that's through there for a strike. 4-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, run on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. When you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So 2 down now, and here is Antonio Escalona. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Heat lead it 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Takahashi.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Frederick Valencia. That one at the knees for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's outside, and the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Marlon Goldie, 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up, foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Nino Corona getting loose out there. Looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect combination, in my opinion.
Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one got close. Now 1-2. This to third. And that is the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dave Nair.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the shortstop, Juan Valentin. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And here we are, 9th inning elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
Yeah, that's the key. You get on base, you divide that attention a little bit of the pitcher on the mound, and maybe the next hitter gets a mistake and hits it a long way.
Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Smith, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Bases empty, 1 away, late here in game 4. The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager, as a pitching coach. If you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, you get stability from all of their performances.
Tavares stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nair is just 1 strike away. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They are headed for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round, and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Bandits taking on the Rams. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, Boo, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
This one, Miguel Mateo. What do you have on him? Well, most of hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the back part of the bat on the baseball.
And now here's the veteran DH, Sito Takatsu. And a bunt towards third. Up the middle, Batista jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive is the throw. Off balance, and try to in the air, get his shoulder turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now it's going to be Benito Torres. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Jeff Bell. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Hell,
one ball,
was
no
named
strike.
Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Torres, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner on the go again. And one fouled off, 2-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brown will hit next. Ball. This one in the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. And it's second. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Fastball for a strike. They're down 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires the first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. And our pitcher in this game, Chuck Bird.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire could be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Doug Dickerson leading things off and takes the strike. Bird measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a 2-seam, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hard hit left side. 1 up, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Eduardo Batista in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One out, base is empty. The other way, Bell takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
That is good. That's good. That is good.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Arthur Henson. First pitch, just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Upstairs. This one in the air, center field. Boogie makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And now Nicholas Jackson. Mateo back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense, gripping action. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much-needed rest. Just 3 pitches for the punch-out right there is very efficient, I'll say. And starting off with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. At that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
Britt May stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Second inning here, no score. And that's counted away. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Charles Movie, the next to hit. That one missing inside. The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Blanco makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Stepping in, John Slater. Singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
And first offering is fouled off. Slater went deep in his most recent game. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the veteran outfielder, John Tatum.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt, from the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind, as to the conviction in the call.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
Yeehaw!
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying low. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out the left.
Juan Villa, batted with 1 down, takes the strike. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Out to short. 2 away. And here's the veteran outfielder, Earl Adley. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And there's the strike. Just missed the inside corner. 1-2 to count.
One ball,
Really
two
good take,
strikes.
especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Ball. 2-2.
And miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Travis Irvin.
Right through there for a strike.
Pitch misses.
Ball, that's high.
And that's ball 1. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball. 2-1.
Swinging a grounder foul first base side. And that
Count is
skips
full.
into dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the off to help him out and make the call with that last pitch. Neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Sito Takatsu digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And a curve is down and in. Runner at first with no outs here. Just
No,
missed.
that's down. Ball.
In the air to left down the line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Benito Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's the strike. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Irvin leads off first with 1 away. And foul ball. That one the other way. 1 second, and that's 2. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the DH, Rex Cervala. That's way high. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Chad Emerson.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
To third, May. Throws to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Javier Blanco.
Rookie season, I was undrafted. Second year to the league, I asked if I used 3. Back at it, from practice squad to the team captain.
First off,
Outside,
and it
ball.
just misses. Right through there for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next offering
Nope,
upstairs.
2-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Jeff Bell. That's through there for a strike. Bell in his 7th season, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ken Brown now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
Is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one fouled off. All tied up here in this decisive game 5. Fights it off. You'll see another. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And it's fouled off. He'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. He's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Here's the second baseman, Nicholas Jackson. Hit in the air, center field. Adley under it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Doug Dickerson. Swing and and a miss as he was late that time.
Oh, and this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So gotta be real careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That one catches the zone. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball.
1-2.
The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Arthur Henson. Wide to center his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not running.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mateo back to work. And that's it for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Ball. 2-2.
Stopper misses down and away.
Count full.
Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That's about as nasty of a swing as you'll come across, especially in terms of the movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put with him.
Now here is Charles Bovee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bases empty, 1 away here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Inside.
Ball, that's it.
Ball 2. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2-2 the count.
That's a laser base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and flipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. Slater getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time. And there's a curve through for a strike. Boogie at first, one gone. Swings through that.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. He just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the shortstop, Travis Irvin. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one
That's the ball.
missing low.
1-0.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're at the top of the fifth. Check on the runner. Boogie back on a dive. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Sito Takatsu. Both two in this one. Outside low. And it's 1-0. Another ball. Two on, two outs. Up the middle, Batista. They get the force out, and that is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Here's the left fielder, John Tatum. And that one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt.
Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look to the first run of the ball game.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Lon Villa, the next to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Outside.
2-0.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 3.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Earl Adley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact. That's in there.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Torres sizes this one up. Brings it in. Running tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now back, 17.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hadley digs in now. Game tied, series tied. This could be a turning point in this series if he could deliver.
Indeed. If he comes through with a hit here, it's going to change the entire approach that they can take against their opponent.
Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner on at third, one gone.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. This with a changeup. And that's ball two.
That missed. That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays
Ball
put at
count.
third. And a payoff pitch. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw home. Now he's back. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-6.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sack fly, nice job of manufacturing the run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
Cervala, the next to hit, takes ball one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sack fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. Pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now at the plate, Chad Emerson.
That's the ball.
Miss. Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Let's do this. Now batting.
Now the third baseman. Pierre Blanco. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. To the right side, Jackson throws the first in time. 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. The Rams on top here, 2-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Benito Torres. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Philip Nah getting ready to go. McDonough warming up as well. On the ground to short, Henson. Rolls across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And here is Jeff Bell. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
So I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Where'd that
miss? That's the ball.
miss?
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Brown. There's the strike. Off the plate.
Outside.
Count even 1-1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
He goes down looking. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Rams on top 2-0. Back down to the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Rivas. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Doug Dickerson. And that one a little bit high. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Todd McCarthy, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Next offering is outside.
Out.
That one misses.
So that's ball 4. Let her take the base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Eduardo Batista now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Late swing, fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got her. One away. Arthur Henson will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that is strike one. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Dickerson over at first with one away. The shortstop takes the ball.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
That's the ball. That's down.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Runner takes off. A foul ball. He stays alive. The other way. Foul ball. And foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Roll first. Dickerson dives back in safely. There's a swing and a try. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Tatum, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Center. Booby makes the catch. Runner tags for third. It's the sac fly as he comes across the score. It's 3-zip.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play. Nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's going to be Lon Villa.
That's
ball
down.
1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in this decisive game 5. To the right side. Hell hits it himself, inning over, and it could have been worse. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Rams have the advantage, 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Magana. Now here is Nicholas Jackson. The Bandits in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Magana, a 6'2 southpaw, 180 pounds. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And There's the strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting in that at bat. We got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And the batter now, Britt May. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball one. Foul off down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two-one.
In the dirt. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Strike two.
Fought off foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You can see he's trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's the center fielder, Charles Bovee, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, center field. Adley on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in, John Slater. Foul ball. Two outs. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Got to put something up on the board.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Todd McCarthy. Now, Earl Adley. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now Rex Sorvell. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of Game 5. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Popped in the air, left field. Snags it for the second out. Two outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Chad Emerson. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. You're in Game 5 of the NLDS. In the air, right field, Torres. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Philip Nah. And now here is Travis Irvin, a walk, and he's also single. First pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there.
2-0.
Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If he had swing at it, he would have broke it back. So you drive back to the dugout.
That one a little bit high, but now 3-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one out to right. Dickerson on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Sito Takatsu. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next pitch misses way outside. Late on that fastball.
Yeah, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
No,
at
that's
the
up.
plate and takes high there.
Got to keep this airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is downstairs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cesar Jimenez. Here's the third baseman, Javier Blanco. Blanco
Did he go?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Doug Dickerson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
Wasn't pulled on the first pitch at all. It's straight up right away. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody out. And now, Eduardo Batista. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to do the next pitch.
The batter will be the shortstop, Arthur Henson. First pitch just misses. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in this decisive Game 5. That one misses, and now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And next will be the cleanup hitter, John Tatum. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
He's been ranking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Lon Villa waits on deck. Next offering is in for a strike. Henson off of first with 2 away.
Three-two, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now 2 aboard. So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Booz. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rip towards third. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Danny McDowell.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the first baseman, Jeff Bell. Over 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. McDowell, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. You're very left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Whips it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Brown digs in now. Over 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
So a tough day at the plate.
1 ball, 2
strikeouts
strikes
already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's the second baseman, Nicholas Jackson. 1 for 3. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-0.
Britt May waiting for a turn at the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Goes the walk there.
Ball 4, take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And right back to the mound. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
Division series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Alright, with that, the next episode is going to be some CS action. Probably some like game 3, or not game 3, game 5, 6, or 7s. If they get there. Yeah. ALCS, Birmingham Bulls, Harlem Heat, NLCS, Round Rock Rams, Winnipeg Lions. They made it, finally. Here they are. They swept Toronto, they swept Charlotte Pilots, and here they are. Will they do the same to Round Rock? End of episode. Yay.